So the Black Stars of Ghana has managed to get a win in Mali, a game that a lot of Ghanaians thought the team may come back with either a point or just end up losing the game. But Otto Addo and his boys have managed to surprise everybody. I'm here with Kelvin. I'll find out from whether indeed he's also surprised like every other person and what he thinks worked out or worked for the Black Stars. Kelvin, thank you for joining us. Let's go straight into the game.
Yeah.
3 points. Did you even see it coming?
Well, I'm not sure I saw this coming. I had the confidence that Ghana could at least, run away with a draw or something, but the positivity of getting all 3 points was, a bit of a question or a mystery that they themselves had to unravel. And they did that well to perfection, making sure that they replicated what happened 15 years ago when Koja Samuel and Matthew Amwa got the 2 goals to help Ghana be in good stead for the 2010 World Cup. So I think I was a bit, surprised with the outcome of the game. But overall, I think that seeing what was done last year, last 2 years, I should say, against Nigeria, which was masterminded by the same coach Otto Addo, playing this game, even how Ghana conceded, it was out of, one lack or do I say mistake that got the Malians the goal. So I just think that Otto Addo was just top there. Like the gentleman also listened and it went to perfection.
Let's start from how the coach wanted to start his team, and I think the system was a bit. It looks like play players in their favorite areas and allow them to flourish. 3-back system looked like a 5-back, and it worked perfectly in my opinion. Even when we conceded, we were basically one of the better side in the game. Let's go how the coach decided to stick to that area and play 3-back system, which looked like a 5-back when we are moving. Clearly tells you that he wanted to perhaps chase the game, be more defensive in his approach and see whether we can get a win.
Well, this is a game plan or formation or a tactical disposition that he's always loved to do. Remember when we played against Nigeria in the World Cup qualifiers when he took charge? It was the same, kind of setup in Kumasi and even in Abuja. It was the same thing that he wanted to do, and he did that to perfection because he looked at the materials available and realized, no, why don't I play to stifle my opponent and then also get that opportunity to take control of the game at certain points in quick transitions? And you look at how he set up the team. My only worry was how Thomas Partey and Salis, because every time both of them play, they are very much flat. But this time around, you could see that there was that understanding who progresses the ball, who stays, who moves, who gets better in there. And I think he actually also had the players who could, play to perfection to the role. If you have Kudus, if you have Nyama behind Antoine Semenyo as your lead marksman, we all know his strength and his ability to hold on to the ball and run into spaces, and that is the mark of every good coach. If you know the strengths of your players and you play it to that level, and I think I am highly impressed with Aliou Seidu. When I saw him in the lineup, I was questioning myself: can this lad be able to mark Sinayoko and prevent him from having a field day? But clearly, he gave his all, and then he dignified the choice of him over others to start the game. So I think Otto Addo knows this game plan too well, and he's rehearsed it a couple of times, and he has the players who want to play it and then get him to play it better. Remember, there are a lot of these players who played in that Nigeria game who were also in there. There was
Aliou Seidu.
There was Partey. There was Gideon Mensah. Even the goalkeeper Tariq Lamptey, and even the goalkeeper himself, Lawrence Atigizigi. So I think it's good, and just like he may not play it this way always. There are some games that he would alter it. I think this was the perfect game plan to stifle the Malians.
Let's look at his decision to bench Abdul Mumen, bring him after Aliou Seidu, when Aliou Seidu has done basically every job and he lost a lot of energy and he managed to bring Mumen on. I think that's confidence. I feel his substitution means that a coach who have confidence in the players he has called. Because if you look at the individual players he brought on the pitch, look at Ibrahim Usman, for instance, get the confidence to take Kudus out, brings him on, brings Elisha Owusu on, brings Abdul Mumen, who has never played in the Black Stars before, throw him on in a game where we needed results, and take Semenyo out and bring in Jordan Ayew. Like basically a coach who every single player on the pitch, he knows why he called the player and the confidence he has in these players. And for me, I believe that when it comes to national team coaching, you don't get a chance to be with these players for long. the best you can do is to just play them in their favorite positions and allow them to flourish.
Well, that is a mark of a good coach, and I think Otto Addo knew his men. He knew his target men. He knew his players who were going to be conservative. He knew his players who were not going to take chances. Those who are going to be a bit lackadaisical. So all you need is to find the right balance in every single team that you have. You know, Tariq was running helter skelter. He needed someone who could just stay behind and then shield that position. And Ali Jusaidu was there on the left hand side. Gideon is a big G3. He needed someone who could remain calm and set up the team to start attacking with his pass, and then he put Salisu there. And in central defense, where he didn't want to take chances because the least opportunities Ayuko gets, he's going to bang it in. He put in Juku, who is a no-nonsense that will want to clear his line at every point in time. So, you know, I understood him, and I understood, you know, his game plan and then the substitutions. And it tells you of a coach who knows what he's about to do, what he wants, and has meticulously planned in every aspect of the game, every scenario, every situation, every occurrence to, you know, get his game plan.
And I think it shows also in his substitutions and the decision. His in-game management, brilliant and straightforward. And I think I love that. Let's wrap up with ratings. Let's rate the players. Let's start from Lawrence Atizigi, goalkeeper.
Well, I think I'll still give him a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it was average. Bang average.
Let's go to the back three.
The back, I think I'll give Salisu a 6. I'll give Jiku a 6.5, and then Ali Jusaidu goes with a 7.5 for me.
Okay, let's go to Tariq.
Tariq gets an 8.
8.
Gideon on the left hand side, Gideon stays at 4.5. He was a bit jittery, and I think I didn't like his passing. He spent too much time on the ball. His transition.
He's always struggling to make the decision.
You know, exactly. It was a bit problematic to the team.
I think he has struggled. Honestly, I believe he struggled in this game. The
central midfield, Salis goes with a 5.5. Thomas goes with a 7 for me. Yes, he goes off not 8 because of the chance that he missed. I think, you know, if you're captain of the team, these are opportunities that you should be taking.
Well, Semenyo,
I think he stays at 7.5. Kudus gets a 6.
Wow, that's like he
a 6 or even a 5.5. 6 is charitable. 5.5. There were instances that he could have taken very prudent decisions, releasing the ball, getting into fine areas, but he wasn't doing that. It nearly cost the team a couple of.
Let's look at Nyama.
Ernest Nyama, I think for his goal, I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6.
Players that came from the bench, Jordan
goes with a 7 for me. He goes with a 7. He changed.
Jordan,
Elisha gets a 6. And then Fatah Isaac also gets a 7 for me because of that final minute decision that he made to high press, win the ball, and then cut it back for Jordan to finish.
And I think there was Ibrahim Usman.
Yeah, Ibrahim Sulemana.
Yeah, Ibrahim
Sulemana from Cagliari. Yeah. I think he didn't do too much, so 4.5. Yeah.
And the coach
Otto Addo gets an 8.
Yeah. I think he won the game.
Yeah, he gets an 8.
Honestly, I think he gets an 8. He was the best player in the game.
And I think the rest of the technical team did so much, and you know,
I think
credit to the team.
Yeah, it's a result that we're not expecting.
Not at all.
Boosts our chances of being qualified.
Yeah. So now you have 6 on Monday against Central African Republic. You win that game. It boosts you to 9, and you stand in pole position because you wouldn't know the other results. Mali have faltered in the last 2 games, dropping that is 5 valuable points at home. Out of the 6 points, they have 1. It means that if you come home to win, you have a vital away victory. You know, if Mali had beaten you and you went away to beat maybe, let's say, Comoros, it would have been the same situation. So now this puts you in a very good position.
And I think, Kevin, thanks, guys. It's been a good analysis. Let me also know what you think in the comment section, especially the analysis on the rating of our players. It's been a good exercise. My name is Delali Frank. Until we meet again, hit on the subscription button and let's build this community together. Bye-bye for now.